Paul stumbled into a massive shell crater. Struggling to climb out and continue his escape, he looked up to see the enemy closing in. With nowhere to run, he retreated back into the crater, flattening himself against the earth in a desperate bid to avoid detection. But then he felt a chill run down his spine. A French soldier had spotted him and raised his rifle. A shell exploded nearby, hurling the Frenchman into the crater. Seizing the moment, Paul sprang up, wielding his dagger and stabbing the soldier repeatedly in the chest. The dying Frenchman's gurgling breaths filled Paul with terror. He feared the sounds would attract more enemies and scrambled away. In that instant, Paul's soul was torn. He questioned the hatred that had been instilled in him by his nation. He had never met this Frenchman. Where had this animosity come from? Overcome with guilt, Paul returned to the soldier's side, clearing the dirt from his throat and attempting to staunch the bleeding with bandages. But it was too late. As the Frenchman's breaths grew still, Paul discovered a wallet containing identification, a photograph, and letters. Seeing the picture of the soldier's wife and child, waves of remorse and shame washed over him. He realized that this man, like himself, was someone's child, someone's father. Clutching the family photo and the unsent letters, Paul vowed to send them to the soldier's family after the war. He wept over the soldier's body, his heart heavy with the weight of his actions. The brutality of war had left him shattered. As night fell, Paul emerged from the crater, dragging his weary body across the devastated battlefield, the land transformed into a living nightmare by the ravages of war. When Paul finally reached the camp, he found everyone celebrating. Confused, he was approached by a soldier who announced, Paul scoured the camp until he found one of his remaining friends, Jaden, lying among the wounded. Jaden's right leg was severely injured and faced amputation. He had always dreamed of returning home to become a rural police officer, but now that dream was shattered and his spirits were crushed. In the crowded church, Paul reunited with Kate once more and the two embraced tightly, relieved to have survived. They brought a plate of potato stew and beef to Jaden, but while they ate, Jaden, in utter despair, used his utensils to end his life. They cried, but it was too late. Jaden, having lost too much blood, left the world with bitterness and resentment.